Yoga. Alright, hey everyone, it's Abbie G, and today I'd like to share some fun news. I'm becoming a yoga teacher. Yep, I am on my journey to become a yogi, or at least I am a yogi technically, which a yogi is someone who practices yoga, but I'm becoming more advanced in my practice. And so I just wanted to share that with you and tell you why I'm starting this journey, because I know a lot of people just put it on a whim or like, I'm gonna do this yoga. But I think my journey as becoming a yoga teacher definitely didn't happen overnight. I've been practicing yoga, at least at home, for about 2 years now, ever since I came to Korea. And I've noticed that a lot of the mainstream yoga and mainstream yoga influencers in media are generally white, cis, straight women. And as a brown, queer, Asian person, I don't really feel seen in that sense. And so I wanted to create a space for others like me to practice in yoga as well, especially in Korea. Because I feel like in Korea specifically, there aren't that many English-speaking yoga classes that are offered, at least in Daejeon. There's one, I think, up in Kais, and it's quite far. So I'm hoping to create a space in nature that's a lot more central, and that kind of also addresses yoga's roots and not just it being a physical practice, but also the spirituality and its history in terms of culture, because yoga comes from India, and we need to remember that, and we need to respect that and practice yoga appropriately. I know there are a few in Seoul, but I'm focusing on Daejeon. So I'd like to create that space and also give back to the queer community and give back to the brown community through yoga. It's a lot. There's a lot of research that I've gone into it, and I'm still learning for sure. But through my learning, I've noticed that yoga is a lot harder than it is, which I'm sure a lot of you know, especially other yogis, but I think there's a misconception about yoga in the general Western culture and just the whole society, is that yoga is like stretching. Yoga is just breathing and stretching, and it's so easy. Basically, it's like a cool down after a workout. It's not a workout. It's not really challenging in itself.
Wrong.
Yoga is hard, especially through some of the poses I've been learning. Like, whoa, I gotta sneeze, wait. Anyway, some of the yoga poses I've been learning, it's hard to get to those points, and like the headstands, which of course I'm learning not to strain yourself and don't push yourself in those more advanced headstands, because you can seriously injure yourself. Yoga is a lot of body strength and a lot of balance and control, which a lot of people don't get, I think, because it looks like it's just stretching, which is not. It's a lot. It makes you sweat. So for those of you who don't know, yoga's hard. And so that's why I wanted to do all of this and wanted to share this with y'all, because I don't know if there's anyone who's on the journey as well as becoming a yoga teacher, especially during COVID times. There's a lot of opportunities out there to take on yoga teacher training online. So we have time and space to do it at the comfort of our own homes, which is really great. But it's also been challenging doing everything online, because you have to set your own schedule and you have to keep yourself accountable. There's no classes that you can physically go to at the same day each time. So it's really tricky. But I'll talk about the challenges of yoga online and becoming a yoga teacher remotely in another video if y'all are interested in that. But yeah, if you have any resources or would like just to talk about yoga and your experience as a yogi and your understanding of what it is and challenges with it, please let me know in the comments below. Check my Instagram, which is Abs Garcia, and I'd love to converse and engage with you on there as well. So keep updated on my yoga journey. I've just started. I'm a baby, and I'll let you know some tips, because I think I'm definitely learning a lot on how we can be more gentle on our body and how we can be more compassionate with ourselves in our practice. But it's something I'm still molding. So when I got that in the oven, I will definitely serve it to you. That metaphor did not work out, but I hope you get the gist.